orphan girl who, despite 6 years of sparring practice, still isn't good enough to be trusted with the important assignments. Yes, I've had to use some of my skills on food scouting assignments to fight off the occasional soldier or disgruntled citizen of one of the 4 rhythm kingdoms. But when Sir arranges missions to Spring, missions on which we'll be directly benefiting Winter instead of simply bringing back supplies for the refugees, he always has an excuse for why I can't go. The Spring Kingdom is too dangerous. The mission is too important. Can't risk it on a teenage girl. Mather must recognize the way I bite my lip, or the way my focus drifts, because he exhales in a forceful sigh.
You're improving, Meira, really. William just wants to make sure you can fight at close range as well as long range, like everyone else. It's understandable.
I glare up at him. I'm not horrible with hand-to-hand combat. I'm just not you levels of good. Lie to Sir. Tell him I finally beat you. You're our future king. He trusts you.
Mather shakes his head. Sorry. I can only use my powers for good.
His face twitches, and it takes me a beat to realize the unexpected lie in what he said. He doesn't have any powers. Not really. Not like magic. And that shortcoming has been a struggle our entire lives. I sit up, plucking blades of grass to roll between my fingers, if only so I have something to do in the sudden tension. What would you use magic for? I ask, my words so weak they almost float away.
You mean, besides lying to Sir for you?
Mather's tone is light, but when I swing to my feet and turn to him, my chest aches at the strain on his face. No, I start. If Winter had a whole conduit again, a conduit that wasn't female-blooded, that any monarch, king or queen could harness, what would you use the power for? The question tumbles out of my mouth like a smooth stone in a stream, its edges worn clean by how often I roll it around in my head. We never talk about Winter's conduit, the locket that the King Angra Manyu of Spring broke when he destroyed our kingdom 16 years ago, unless it relates to a mission. It's always, we got word that one of the locket halves will be in this place at this time. Never, even if we manage to get our female-blooded conduit put back together, how will we know if the magic works when our only heir is male? Mather shifts, batting at the grass with his sword as if he's waging a personal war against the prairie.
It doesn't matter what I would do with it. It's not like I can use it.
Of course it matters, I frown. Having good intentions. But he shoots me an exasperated stare before I can even finish.
No, it doesn't,
he counters. The more he says, the faster the words come, pouring out of him in a way that makes me think he needs to talk about it too.
No matter what I want to do, no matter how well I lead or how hard I train, I won't be able to force life into frozen fields or cure plagues or feed strength into soldiers like I would if I could use the conduit. The Winterians would probably rather have a cruel queen than a king with good intentions, because with a queen they at least have a chance that the magic can be used for them. It doesn't matter what I would do with magic because leaders are valued for the wrong things.
Mather pants, his face tight as he hears everything he said, all his worries and weaknesses laid bare. I bite the inside of my cheek, trying not to stare at the way he winces to himself and smacks the grass again. I shouldn't have pushed it. But something deep in me always throbs with the need to say more, to learn as much as I can about a kingdom I've never even seen. Sorry, I breathe and rub my neck. Bringing up a sensitive subject while you're armed wasn't smart on my part. He shrugs, but he doesn't look convinced.
No, we should talk about it.
Tell that to everyone else, I grunt. They just run off on missions and come back bleeding and say, we'll get it next time, and then we'll get the other half, then we'll raise allies and overthrow Spring and save everyone. As if it's all so easy. If it's so easy, why don't we talk about it more?
It hurts too much,
Mather says. Just that simple. That makes me stop. I meet his eyes, a long, careful gaze. Someday it